Do you love all of the products and services that you deliver within your business? Do you absolutely love to deliver each one of those? Or are there some things in there which actually don't really float your boat, or feel like a bit of a drain on the energy, things that you just don't truly love, but you feel slightly obliged to have to do? Something that can happen in a business really easily is that when you first set out, you've got really clear ideas of what you want to do, what you want to create, who you want to work with, and exactly what kind of products and services you want to deliver. But then it's easy somewhere down the line to find that you've drifted off that course slightly. Now, sometimes that can be exactly the right thing to do, because you might have started off with a bit of a pie in the sky idea which didn't necessarily match what your customers wanted. So that's okay. But sometimes what also happens is that you get those questions from customers about, could you also do this? And actually, would you be able to do this as well? And you can just find yourself taking a slightly different course that you hadn't really intended to. And what happens there is that this will carry on potentially for a little while, but then you suddenly wake up one day and question why you're doing certain things in your business, or why you're delivering something that you just don't actually enjoy delivering, and that it feels like it's kind of sapping and draining you. And the crazy thing is that actually what I have seen consistently and repeatedly, and other big words, is that it can actually be a really pivotal moment in your business when you decide to stop delivering things that you think you ought to, and actually deliver things that you genuinely really love to do. And this goes for things like your marketing as well. So just because something works for somebody else, that doesn't mean that that is the perfect strategy for you or for everybody else. The simple fact is we are all unique human beings. And for me, I think it's really important that you build a business that is a true reflection of you, and that reflects not only you and your personality, but it also matches exactly what it is that you really want to create as a business. So I've worked with a few different clients who came to me with one particular business that was, moderately successful, but was driving them slightly mad. They felt quite stuck, and just, were struggling to work out how to get to the next level. But actually, the more we dug into it, what we realised is that what they were delivering is something that they just didn't really enjoy delivering. It wasn't playing to their strengths. It wasn't really enabling them to give the maximum value to their customers as well. So they'd found themselves in this little bit of a rabbit hole, but of course were then very nervous, very reluctant to step away from things that are bringing in income. So it's not an easy decision to make, to turn your back on something which is working for you just because you've fallen out of love with it a little bit more. But at the same time, for me, I think actually it's very often, as I say, a really pivotal step to unlocking the future growth in your business. Because when you do things that you genuinely love, that makes such a massive difference to how vocal you are about it, how visible you are about it, how passionate you are about it, how confident you are about it. And all of those things are actually incredibly attractive to potential customers. So my big piece of advice for you today is that if you're doing something within your business, and it might be a particular product or service that you deliver, or it might be part of the whole shebang of running your business, which you feel obliged to do, but you really don't enjoy doing, look for a different way. Look for a way to move away from that product or service and offer something which you love much more, or look for a way to get somebody else to help you with those parts of the business that you just don't love to work in. It's a brave decision to do this, I know, but honestly, it tends to be a real turnkey moment in really helping you to shake off the things that are not serving you well and actually push forward really passionately about building a fabulous business your way. So I hope that's given you a little flash of inspiration today. I would absolutely love to hear back from you in the comments or the email about how this resonates with you, and are you really passionate about everything you're doing in your business, and have you left a part of it behind at some point? So I hope you've enjoyed it, hope it's been useful. Of course, please feel free to share with anybody else who you think would benefit. Thank you folks, take care.